How much did it cost for me to have a baby in the US? For reference, I had a normal, uncomplicated delivery with an epidural. Okay, so here's the breakdown of all those bills. For my delivery and hospital stay, my bill totaled $33,057.37. Plus, since I got the epidural, the anesthesiologist bill was $2,263. And that doesn't count my prenatal care leading up to delivery, which was $5,322. Plus $502 for ultrasounds, $591.90 for labs. So the grand total for all my bills came out to a whopping $41,736.26. But it doesn't stop there, because baby gets billed separately for his hospital stay. So for reference, my baby had no complications, and he only left our hospital room once to do the standard newborn screenings that they do on all babies around 24 hours old. So the total hospital bill for the baby, $32,706.13. And that doesn't include the baby's doctor bill, which was an additional $792. Here's the grand total: $75,234.40.
What if I told you the past few days have been some of the busiest, most surprising ones the Duggar family has had in months? That's right, between brand new milestones, jaw-dropping revelations, chaotic family get-togethers, and even some sweet, wholesome moments that fans have been begging to see, but Duggars have managed to capture everyone's attention once again. From a long-awaited journey that's finally becoming real, to a family vacation that somehow turned into a 40-person circus, to revelations that left fans shocked and scrambling to share their opinions. There is so much to unpack. And just when you think you know what's coming, the story takes another unexpected twist. So buckle up, because today we're diving into all of it. Stay with us through the end, because these updates are a roller coaster of joy, drama, and surprise that you don't want to miss. Make sure you hit like, tap subscribe, and ring that notification bell, because this is one Duggar update marathon you'll want on your watch list. Let's start with Jana Duggar, because fans simply cannot stop talking about her latest update. Jana, now 35, is halfway through her very first pregnancy, and she's making sure the world knows just how grateful she feels. In a new Instagram post, she proudly showed off her growing bump in cozy fall style: a soft gray sweater, jeans, and a bright red hat. One shot gave fans a side profile of her belly, while another offered a more head-on look. And her caption said it all: halfway through pregnancy, and I'm still in awe. I love feeling those tiny kicks these days. The post was met with an outpouring of excitement. Fans have waited for years to see Jana step into this role, and now with her due date in January 2026, she and her husband Stephen Wisman are counting down the weeks. For a woman who once admitted she thought marriage might never come, this moment feels like a dream come true, and it's clear she's savoring every part of it. But the pregnancy milestone wasn't the only headline Jana gave us this week. She also dropped a full vlog on her YouTube channel, documenting what can only be described as a chaotic Duggar family getaway to Florida with 40 family members in tow. The video had it all: airport scenes with Jana sneaking in a robot manicure while Steven streamed football on his phone, kids filling wagons with beach toys, Michelle Duggar back in the kitchen with her apron, somehow cooking meals big enough for an army, and even game nights where the whole clan played quiplash, laughing and teasing each other. Of course, nothing Duggar is ever complete without a little chaos. When it came time for the big family photo, Florida rain poured down just as everyone was dressed in white and blue, forcing the group to huddle under umbrellas. Yet somehow they pulled off the shot. 40 family members, Jim, Bob, and Michelle, right at the center, smiles through the storm. The vlog ended with the family gathered in the living room singing "'Tis So Sweet to Trust in Jesus," a quiet, heartfelt close to a whirlwind trip. Fans in the comments couldn't get enough, many saying they loved seeing Jim, Bob, and Michelle again, and thanking Jana for bringing everyone together on camera. From a glowing bump reveal to a rainy family vacation turned memory maker, Jana's updates remind us why her story continues to capture so much attention, equal parts heartwarming, chaotic, and unforgettable. From Jana's joyful milestones, we turn to Jessa Duggar Seewald because her latest reveal had fans doing a double take. In a brand new sponsored video, Jessa shared the staggering cost of her most recent delivery, and the number is enough to leave anyone speechless. According to her breakdown, the total bill for her hospital stay, prenatal care, and her newborn's charges came to more than $75,000. Yes, you heard that right. Over 75 grand for what Jessa describes as a normal delivery with no complications. The itemized list was jaw-dropping. More than $33,000 for her own hospital stay, thousands more for ultrasounds, labs, and prenatal visits, plus a hefty anesthesiology bill for her epidural. And then came her baby's charges, another $32,000 plus. It's the kind of bill that's bigger than the yearly salary of many American families. But here's the twist. Jessa didn't actually pay anywhere near that number. Thanks to Christian Healthcare Ministries, the medical bill was dramatically reduced to under $10,000, and she says she only had to pay about $2,500 out of pocket. Of course, the video was also a partnership with CHM, and she encouraged followers to comment info to learn more about joining. The reaction online was immediate. Some fans praised her for opening up about the real cost of childbirth in the U.S., while others accused her of inflating numbers or using fear tactics to promote CHM. Reddit threads lit up with debates over whether hospitals intentionally bill inflated amounts, whether healthcare ministries can truly protect families, and whether the Duggars secretly rely on government assistance despite their image of self-reliance. International fans, meanwhile, were stunned, with Canadians and Brits commenting they couldn't believe childbirth could ever cost that much. But Jessa didn't just spark debate, she also shared something far more personal and heartwarming. On Instagram, she posted the very first official photo of her family of 8. The snapshot showed Jessa and Ben surrounded by their 6 children, with Jessa holding newborn Edward in her arms. Fans filled the comments with congratulations, calling it a beautiful picture of a growing, happy family. And yet, Jessa stayed candid. She admitted postpartum recovery has been harder this time, with more weight gain than in her past pregnancies and the frustration of not fitting into her clothes. Still, she emphasized patience, faith, and gratitude, with Ben's support making all the difference. So whether it's the sticker shock of a $75,000 hospital bill or the sweet smiles of a family photo, Jessa has once again managed to spark both controversy and admiration, reminding us why her updates always get people talking. After all the surprises from Jana and Jessa, it's Anna Duggar Forsyth who brought fans a moment of pure celebration. And this time, it's not about babies or vacations. It's about finally finding a place to call home. After 2 long years of searching and more than a year of renting while they waited for the right property, Joy and her husband Austin have officially bought their dream home. The update came straight from Joy's social media, where she couldn't hide her excitement. Do you remember that house I told you about that was a possibility we were going to pray about? We put an offer on the house and we closed so soon. I'm just ecstatic, she shared in a video before the big day. And sure enough, just a few days later, she confirmed the news. Y'all, we did it. We signed on our house. I cannot believe that we are officially homeowners again. The photos said it all. Joy and Austin, grinning from ear to ear, stood outside the title company holding up a big red sold sign. You could feel the relief, the gratitude, and the joy radiating through the picture. For a couple that has been through their share of ups and downs, this moment felt like a true answered prayer. And what makes this update even more touching is the intention behind it. Joy admitted her goal was simple, to find a little more room for our family to grow. With 3 kids already feeling their days and hearts, the Forsyths needed space to breathe, play, and dream. This new property, she says, feels like the perfect place to settle down and plant roots for the future. Fans have flooded the comments with congratulations, many sharing how happy they are to see Joy and Austin reach this milestone after such a long wait. And the best part? Joy has already promised a full house tour is coming soon, so viewers won't have to wait long to peek inside. For now, though, it's enough to know that Joy and Austin are homeowners again and that their story has found a brand new chapter filled with stability, gratitude, and a whole lot of hope. If Joy's new house gave us a dose of stability, Ginger Duggar Vuolo's recent updates brought fans a mix of curiosity, strength, and a little bit of mystery. It all started with a set of photos from Bakersfield, California, where Ginger and her husband Jeremy attended the Buckaroo Festival with their 2 daughters. At first glance, the snapshots look like a simple family day out. Carnival rides, country fair vibes, and plenty of smiles. But fans quickly noticed a detail that sparked conversation: cowboy hats. Jeremy sported a classic black one, Ginger posed in a soft gray hat, and later, in another image, their podcast guests, country singer Gabby Barrett and her husband Cade Foner, were also wearing cowboy hats. Was it just a fun nod to the festival's theme, or was Ginger sending a subtle message about the direction of her family's new chapter? Either way, the photos got people talking. But Ginger didn't stop there. She also revealed another side of herself by participating in the Mud Girl Run, a challenging mud obstacle race. After powering through the course, she snapped a selfie covered in dirt, smiling with determination. Fans praised her courage and independence, calling it proof that Ginger is carving her own path outside of Arkansas traditions. Of course, she also balanced those adventurous moments with scenes of home life. Her Instagram showed cozy family dinners, her kids playing together, and quiet evenings with Jeremy. It was a reminder that while Ginger embraces bold challenges and public platforms, she still treasures the little things that make up everyday family life. From cowboy hats that fueled speculation to mud-splattered selfies that inspired fans, Ginger once again managed to show both sides of her world: fun, adventurous, and deeply grounded in family. To close out this whirlwind week of updates, let's turn to Jeremiah and Hannah Duggar, who offered fans a glimpse of something we don't often see from this famous family: simple, picture-perfect joy. Hannah recently shared a series of beach vacation photos, and while they were beautifully lit and polished, they also carried an air of authenticity that stood out. The album showed Jeremiah and Hannah with their little ones enjoying golden hour strolls on the sand, the kids pointing out airplanes on the way down, and plenty of candid smiles splashed across sun-kissed faces. There was even a romantic shot of the couple walking hand in hand by the water, a moment that felt almost cinematic. But it wasn't all curated bliss. Mixed in with the posed family portraits were snapshots of game nights, messy laughter, and kids caught mid-giggle at the dinner table. It was a reminder that while Jeremiah and Hannah might share their highlights, they're also leaning into the real everyday chaos that comes with parenting young children. For a family that has weathered years of public scrutiny, these posts felt like a quiet declaration. Life doesn't have to be all drama. Sometimes it's about soaking up the little moments: sun, sand, and simple togetherness. And fans loved it, with many commenting that this was one of the most natural and refreshing updates they'd seen from the Duggar world in a long time. So let's recap this week's biggest Duggar moments. Jana Duggar proudly celebrated the halfway point of her first pregnancy while juggling a rain-soaked family vacation with 40 relatives. Jessa stunned fans with a jaw-dropping $75,000 hospital bill, then melted hearts with the first official photo of her family of 8. Joy and Anna finally closed on her dream home after 2 long years of searching. Ginger kept everyone guessing with cowboy hats, conquered a mud run with grit, and still made time for cozy family dinners. And Jeremiah and Hannah wrapped it all up with a beach trip that reminded us the Duggars still cherished simple, sweet family life. What a ride, right? Now it's your turn. What do you think about these updates? Which story surprised you most? And which one warmed your heart? Drop your thoughts down in the comments and let's get the conversation going. And before you go, don't forget to like this video, hit that subscribe button, and tap the bell so you never miss the next Duggar update. Trust me, the next chapter is already shaping up to be just as wild.